This is Q Racing News, brought to you by the Bank of America Racing Challenge.
Saturday night, it's the 2012 Bank of America Racing Challenge Championships at Prairie Meadows Racetrack and Casino in Altoona, Iowa, just outside Des Moines. 6 main events and 6 undercards. The showcase race of the night is the $350,000 Grade 1 Challenge Championship. 440 yards for all horses 3 years old and older. The final will feature a rematch between the $1.6 million earner Lano Teller and the $146,000 earner Ethics Aside. The pair met in this race, the Challenge Regional Qualifier at Prairie Meadows last month. Wu-Tan Racing's Lano Teller went off as the heavy favorite, but Jorge Gonzalez's 20-1 long shot Ethics Aside would get the win. Also expected to run on the final on Saturday, Lorena Rodriguez's Riley's Boy, who's looking for a 20th career victory, the Brazilian-based Dash Glory Ease, and Jorge Haddad's homebred Giorgino. Tom Mayer's Painted Lies is riding a hot streak as he comes into the $200,000 Grade 1 Adequan Derby Challenge Championship. The PYC Paint Your Wagon gelding may be able to claim home track advantage this weekend. He won the Grade 3 Regional Qualifier at Prairie Meadows and ran very well at Canterbury Park. Painted Lies is 5-2-1 in 9 starts this year. Mary Kirby's second Painted Sign tries for his 4th straight win and comes off a pair of stakes wins. Also, LMR 2011's Huckleberry Mojito has 5 wins and a close second from his last 6 starts. The Derby is run at 400 yards. The field in the $150,000 Grade 2 350-yard John Deere Juvenile Challenge Championship is deep. Rockin' Disco, owned by Rockin' J Running Horses and Jack Manning, won 3 straight at Ruidoso this summer, then finished 4th in a single 400-yard race at Lone Star. Disco will probably battle for favorite with Horton Racing's Hero's Heart. She won her last 2 starts at Prairie Meadows, both at 350 yards. And the most recent was the Valiant Hero Filly's win in the Derby Challenge qualifying race. Also, keep your eyes on Alan and Ton Perkins' She Ain't Crying Real Tears, who's finished a close second in her last 3 outs against solid competition. Plus, Martin and D's All Out Arrogant, who made the trip all the way from Los Al after winning that track's regional qualifier. Robert Gentry's classy homebred Fredeville gets a second chance to win the $125,000 Grade 1 Mariel Distaff Challenge Championship on Saturday night, after finishing second in last year's running at Los Alamitos. Fredeville won a pair of Mariel Distaff Challenge races this year and ranks as the mare to beat this week at 400 yards. Tommy Hayes and Bobby Barnett's Painted Sable has the advantage of coming into the Distaff Championship off of a win at Prairie Meadows, while Fredeville is making her Prairie Meadows debut. Jose Salazar's Birth of a Nation takes a step up in class, looking for her 4th straight stakes win. Steve Holt's 2-time defending champion distance horse Deep Hassamoki and Renee Latch's In Your Eyes, winners of the last 2 Red Cell Distance Challenge Championships, meet in a very attractive wagering race over 870 yards. Deep Hassamoki has been honored as the sport's premier 870-yard runner each of the past 2 years and has won 6 of his latest 7 starts, dating back nearly a year. In Your Eyes, a narrow upset winner of last year's Red Cell Distance Challenge Championship at Los Al, earned his way into this year's running by taking the Red Cell Le Bois Distance Challenge for trainer Bill Hoberg. Horton Racing's homebred Call Her Hero and Diane Heath's All About Larry are both considered strong contenders as well. And finally, owner Danny Caldwell has 2 chances to win the $75,000 Pfizer Starter Allowance Challenge Championship, having qualified horses in both the Prairie Meadows and Will Rogers Downs regionals. Zoomfection and J.A. Sundance are both trained by Brian Muse. If you won't be able to make it to the races in person on Saturday night, be sure to tune in and watch them live at qracingvideo.com. The service is completely free of charge and gives you access to unlimited live and replay race video from almost every American quarter horse track in North America. The big mover in this week's AQHA Racing HorsePlayerNow.com National Top 10 rankings was 2-year-old Ronnie James, who posted the fastest qualifying time Saturday to the $1 million Texas Classic Futurity. The Heath Taylor trainee moved from number 10 to number 6 nationally among the juvenile rankings. which continues to be led by one Dashing Eagle. As for the older horses, Cold Cash 123 reigns supreme as the unanimous #1 once again this week. Here on Q Racing News, we're only showing you the top 5 from each poll, but you can see the complete lists plus voting results at AQHARacing.com. And don't forget to order your print editions of the 2012 Q Racing Journal Stallion issue and the 2013 Annual Review. If you're a subscriber to the American Quarter Horse Journal, you'll automatically receive both issues at no extra cost. If you're not a subscriber, you can order copies of either for $5 a piece. Head to AQHA.com for information. Also, there are still some advertising opportunities available in both issues, so if you're interested, contact AQHA's Jim Persinger. His contact info is on your screen. Well, that's it for this latest edition of Q Racing News. Tune in next week for complete recaps of all the Challenge Championship races and a lot more. Filling in for Matt Darby, I'm Billy Lofton, and we'll see you again soon.
This is Q Racing News, brought to you by the Bank of America Racing Challenge.